learning a new skill and its impact on the brain.
Hey, everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got a super interesting topic: how learning new skills actually changes and benefits your brain.
Yeah, you heard that right. Learning something new doesn't just make you smarter, it can actually rewire your brain in a way that helps you think better, feel more confident, and even reduce stress. Pretty cool, right?
Absolutely! I mean, whether it's picking up a new hobby, like playing an instrument or learning a new language, or just mastering something that's always seemed complicated, all of that can have a huge impact on your brain. And today, we're going to break down exactly how that works.
Yeah, we'll talk about how it boosts your memory, sharpens your focus, and even helps with your emotional well-being. So let's dive in.
So, let's start with something called neuroplasticity. I know it sounds fancy, but it's basically your brain's ability to rewire itself based on what you're doing. It's like your brain's superpower.
Right. And every time you learn something new, whether it's something big or small, your brain is making new connections. So, learning to play the guitar, for example, literally changes the wiring in your brain.
Exactly. And the cool part is, these changes happen in real time. So, it's not like you're just storing facts away somewhere, you're actually building stronger connections between neurons, kind of like strengthening your brain's muscles.
Yep, it's like mental exercise. And the more you challenge your brain with new skills, the more flexible and adaptable it becomes.
And those new brain connections actually make a huge difference in your cognitive abilities. For example, learning a musical instrument isn't just about music, it improves your memory and even your math skills.
Totally. It's like this domino effect. When you challenge your brain with new things, it helps with other areas too. Learning a new language can improve your multitasking skills, and even your ability to solve problems. Pretty awesome, right?
For sure. And here's something that's even cooler: research shows that people who consistently learn new things, especially as they get older, actually have a lower risk of cognitive decline. So, you're not just learning for fun, you're actually future-proofing your brain.
Yeah, it's like a workout for your brain. And just like physical exercise keeps your body healthy, learning keeps your mind sharp.
But the benefits don't stop there. Learning new skills can also have a huge impact on your emotions and mental health.
Oh, 100%. You know that feeling when you finally master something you've been struggling with? Like when you nail that tricky recipe, or finish that puzzle, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical. It's basically like a mini celebration for your brain.
Exactly. That's why learning can be such a great boost to your self-confidence. Every time you learn something new, it's like saying, "Hey, I can do this." It builds your self-esteem and motivates you to keep going.
And it helps with stress, too. When you're fully focused on something new, like learning to cook or taking up painting, it pulls your mind away from worries and anxiety. You're so absorbed in the task that it helps you relax.
Yeah, it's almost like a form of mindfulness. So, learning is a win-win for your mind and emotions.
Speaking of stress, did you know that learning something new can actually lower your stress levels? It sounds counterintuitive, but it's true.
It makes sense, though, when you think about it. You're distracting yourself from negative thoughts and focusing on something that requires your attention. It's like mental exercise: when your mind is engaged, it forgets about the stresses in life.
Exactly. And when you get into that flow state, where you're just fully immersed in the activity, that's when stress really starts to melt away. It's like your brain is in a peaceful zone.
So, learning doesn't just make you smarter or more skilled, it's a natural stress reliever too. Who knew, right?
And it's not just about theory, there are so many real-life examples of people who've turned learning into a lifelong habit. Take, for example, people who pick up a new hobby in their 40s or 50s, like learning to play an instrument or even taking up a new sport.
Yeah, there's this amazing story of a woman who started learning the violin at 60. She was able to form these new neural connections and got better over time, even though she was starting later in life.
It's inspiring, right? It just goes to show that no matter your age or where you're starting from, it's never too late to learn something new and benefit from it.
So, what's the takeaway here? The simple act of learning new skills can transform your brain, boost your cognitive abilities, improve your emotional well-being, and even reduce stress.
And it's never too late to start. Whether you're learning something big or small, the process itself is beneficial. So, what new skill are you going to try next?
Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear what skills you're working on. And if you're feeling inspired, don't forget to subscribe for more brain-boosting content.
Thanks for hanging out with us today, and remember, keep learning, keep growing,